Why did you feel as if Cleveland was the right fit for you?
Just a winning culture. And first in the East. Just having that culture behind them. Just the way they're played. And it's just exciting to watch. And that was a big part of my choosing here.
What do you feel like you can bring to this team?
I mean, just the energy. The toughness. It's nothing that they're missing or anything. It's just something that my game brings is the culture of this team.
Hey, y'all, introduce yourself to Javonte.
Yeah, you just jumped in there, bro.
Javonte, Cam Justice News 5. From the outside looking in, what about this team do you feel like will be good for your game personally, maybe in terms of how you're able to go out there and defend yourself?
Just how unselfish they are on the offensive end and on the defensive end, how they help each other, and they're just playing together. I'm a very team-oriented player, and I think this team has that, and I think it could be an easy field for me because that's what I bring.
So you were able to, you're obviously focused on you, but were you able to see kind of what the Cavs have been doing for the first half of the season?
Yeah, we lost 10 games. Of course, they on TV every other day, and being a fan of the sport, being a fan of basketball, just seeing the top teams and just seeing how you want to play, being on other teams, see how you want to play, just trying to mirror another team like the Cleveland, the Celtics, the Thunder, like the teams that's winning. That's a template that every team that's below them wants to see.
Cleveland.com. We know you as a defensive-minded guy. You're someone that can get up and down the floor and guard almost everybody on the floor. When you look at a team like the Cavs that have players like Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, DeAndre Hunter, Jared Allen, how do you feel like those players are going to be able to help elevate your game defensively as well?
I feel like good players bring out the best in best out of everybody. Just trying to learn from the things that that I don't bring to the table that them guys have. Maybe if it's not their physical aspect, maybe the mental aspect. Just learning how to the way they play and stuff like that. I just feel like we can learn from each other as well.
You've worn a couple of different jerseys throughout your career. Is there a reason that you chose number 8?
Nah, not really. And my last number was 4. And I feel like my number in Chicago is 24. 2 times 4 is 8. Just something to think about. I don't know. I didn't really choose I just got what was given to me. Bro.
Jackson from Fear the Store. What's your first impressions of being in Cleveland and being around this?
It's cold. Sorry, no. No, it's my first impression. This is, when they said they're in a new practice facility in 2 years, I'm like, this is crazy because this is top shelf here. Just walking around, just a little tour, and just everything's top of the art. And it's a blessing that I can be here and be a part of it.
What's your experience been with Kenny so far around this?
I met Kenny last year. Kenny is a passionate guy. We had conversations last year when I was in Santa Cruz, Golden State or whatever. We had conversations. He's just seen how hard I was working to get back to where I am now, and just having them conversations, bringing out the best in people. So yeah, Kenny is a great guy.
Hey Javonte, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. It seemed like everything came together so quickly for you after the buyout and then going to Cleveland. Did you consider anywhere else, or was it always Cleveland for you?
We also after the deadline, I had teams interested in the trade part of it, and then after the trade, then go through just having teams just around the league just listening, and I just felt like here was the best fit for me.
What kinds of relationships do you have, if any, with guys on this roster already?
I played with Tristan in Boston and in Chicago. That's probably the only person I play with here. Just the other guys, just knowing them around the league, being around the league. I spent some time with Donovan in the bubble. Just being in the bubble. So that's probably it.
in your conversations with Kenny before ultimately agreeing to come here, what kinds of conversations did you have about opportunity and playing time and role and stuff like that?
We haven't really talked about that. We were just talking about like life period, just because like I said last year, being in a position I was in last year, just trying to rehab and get my body right, just working on my mental. He was there for that, just making sure I was okay in that aspect.
In your experience, how rare or common is it for a head coach to care about those types of things off the floor, that type of relationship?
I feel like it carries a huge part, just because also we know as players, we know this is a business, and just having a coach care about you just personally, like off the court, on the court, because that carry over, the off the court carry over on the court. And if coach know how you feel off the court, how he can trust you on the court. So